Welcome to E2P Media. E2P Media, the hottest business talk radio show ever.
Good morning. My name is Elite Pierre. I'm your host of E2P Media Business Talk Radio. Join us live every Tuesday morning at 9 o'clock a.m. where you'll hear real stories from real people with real hustle. Find us at e2pmedia.com/podcast. See you there.
And my guest is Elite Pierre. Elite, good morning, sir.
Good morning, Larry. It's definitely an honor to be here. First, I want to thank you for having me.
Oh, listen, look, I want to thank you for being part of this. This is what makes this show good. People like you to be helping me, but helping our audience, helping our people. We're here to help. That's kind of our main thing. So
Absolutely.
I'm so glad to have you. Tell me a little bit about how you got. I know I've heard this before. But I want to hear from you. How you kind of got started doing what you're doing.
Okay. So I'm an inner city boy. Grew up in the inner city of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Right now I'm 37 years old. Just had a birthday last month.
Okay, happy birthday.
Thank you. Happily married for 11 years. Been with my wife for 17 years. So we met. She was still in high school. I was fresh in the Army. We were just kids.
I love it.
Grew up pretty fast. Joined the Army when I was 17 years old. When I was still in high school. So when I left out for the Army, I realized that I didn't really know what I wanted to do with my life. So I tried different things, odds and ends, and never really found that good fit until 2012, 2013-ish. I went to the Steve Harvey Youth Mentorship Program. I was asked to be a mentor.
Oh,
so I went there as a mentor. All the seminars, the talks really inspired me to journey off and become an entrepreneur.
And when was that? That was
2012, I believe it was the end. Matter of fact, it was November. I know it was November 18th of 2012.
Never forget that
I never
day.
forget.
Where was
I just
it?
had to dig it out. Chicago State University.
Okay.
Man, it was the most impactful weekend of my life. Not only did I meet Steve Harvey, but I met a mentor, man, that I have been watching on YouTube for months for inspiration, by the name of Eric Thomas. I didn't even know he was in the audience.
Yeah.
And I spoke. It was my first time I ever publicly spoke. So I get a lot of feedback when I do public speaking now. But I have a gift, and I didn't even know I had it until I was given the opportunity to really display it. And I was like, wow, this is something I need to take seriously.
Well, and that's a great point you just made. You need to step out of what you've been doing and look around, because you don't know what you can do until you actually try it. So you took the initiative. Let's retrospect this thing. Let's say you were putzing around trying to figure out what I'm going to do next.
Yep.
And this opportunity came along. You said, "Man, that's Chicago. That's probably not. I'm not really a speaker. Maybe I just shouldn't do that.
Maybe I shouldn't go."
Look what would have happened. What would have happened? I mean, just guessing, of course, but look at
what would have happened. There were so many obstacles for me to get there. I mean, I was having issues with my job to even get the time off to travel.
Okay.
I had to rent a car. I was in Fort Knox, Kentucky. Right outside of Louisville, Kentucky.
Yeah.
So I want to say it was like a 3.5 hour drive. So I had to take this trip alone. It's just so many obstacles. I got a phone call from my boss while I was on the road there about my performance evaluation that kind of like killed my spirit on the way there. It was just so many obstacles on that road to my destiny, and I had no idea what the end state would be. And at any time I could have just turned around and went back, or just pulled the cord and say, you know what, I'm not going to do it. It's not going to be worth it.
So you had at least 4 times I've counted so far to say, this is probably not the right thing.
Yep.
What am I crazy here? What am I doing?
What
This
am I
is not
doing?
me. 4 times.
Yep.
And unfortunately, a lot of people would have said, I'm getting signs here. These are signs. This is not for me. I mean, don't be stupid. Mama said, don't be stupid.
Yep.
These are signs. I shouldn't do this. Maybe I
Yep.
should look some other way. Who do I think I am anyhow? Who am I to be doing this 4 different times? But you know what you said? I know who I am.
I know who I am.
I'm going to find out, really, I'm going to find out who I am.
Yep.
And you made this step to do this. That's an impactful, that's a story. Write it down, ladies and gentlemen. This is a great story. We can all do the same thing. Not exactly like you did it, but we all have opportunities come our way,
Absolutely.
but what do we say to ourselves a lot of times?
We talk ourselves out.
Well, this, that's not what I do. I've never done that before.
Yep.
I've messed things up before. I don't want to mess things up again. So maybe I shouldn't do. But what Elite's telling us is, don't do that. Don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
It cost him money. It cost him effort and time. And if he had blown this, if he'd have gotten there and nothing would have happened right, he tried it.
That was a pivotal point in my life.
Absolutely.
Like if you take that event out, if you take that weekend out, the 18th was the day I spoke. It was the 16th, 17th, and 18th.
Right.
But once we start talking about it, it starts to come back to me.
Yeah, right.
I remember that drive. Like I remember going through that, and it's like, hey,
We're coming up on a break. If you keep that thought, because this is very, very good. I want to continue this. This is Larry Jennings on Grow Your Business. Thank you so much. Stay right there. Don't go away. Man, I'm loving it. Well, we're back. I'm Larry Jennings here with Grow Your Business. And I'm sitting here with Elite Pierre, and I hope you've been paying attention. By the way, you won't miss any of this because he's doing a podcast himself. I'll even tell you about that in a minute. But also, every show we do, Brian records them for me, and I will put them on my website so that you can always have an audio version of that. So we got you covered, but don't leave us now because there's plenty more coming. Lee, you got to continue what we were talking about because this is really so important.
All right, so basically we're talking about my pivotal experience leading into my entrepreneurship journey was in 2012 when I went to the Steve Harvey Youth Mentorship Program as a mentor. So I was invited once again to be a mentor, and just being in that environment, surrounded by the right people, listening to the right stories and examples really inspired me. And I had every reason to turn around and say, no, that's not for me. I had every reason to, get discouraged along the way. And I'm so thankful that I actually kept going.
Yeah.
I didn't stop.
You're a blessed man. I know that.
Thank you.
And you relate to every business person out there, no matter what size business you're in or what you're doing. You can say the same thing that Lee just said. I could have quit. I could have gone different directions, but I chose to go this way. So,
and this is before I even got started. Like that was the event that opened my eyes that, maybe I could be a public speaker and actually get paid for it. I mean, I've been talking all my life.
Yeah.
They used to make fun of me when I was a kid. Man, you talk too much. You got a gift to gab, but you're using it the wrong way.
Yeah, but now you have a gift of information.
Yes.
You have a gift of encouragement.
Yes.
Empowerment. That's what your gift is, and it's manifested just this way. And I'm just pleased to have you here with me today talking about that.
I'm pleased to be here, Larry.
Well, let's talk about a couple of things in business that we deal with. The first thing I know, we have to have what we call a value proposition, which simply means of all the people out there, of all the businesses out there that are similar to me, why should you choose me? And so I know you have one, I know, but if somebody says, well, Lee, what do you do? How do you answer that?
So first I'll define a value proposition because I looked at it a way, and then I've learned to look at it a certain way,
right? Not
just looking at it from the book definition,
right? So
value proposition to me is what do I bring to the market? Like if I sell ice cream cones, if I sell, when we were little, there was an icy cup store in the neighborhood, one of the houses. They froze lemonade and Kool-Aid,
right?
And they sold cups of frozen Kool-Aid. If you have a product, what value does that product give to the people who may want to buy it?
Sure.
So that's value proposition in a nutshell. We're a digital marketing company, digital media company.
Mm-hmm.
Knowing that this is a mobile first world, 2017 going into 18, 19, 20. The radio back in the day, we go all the way back to times when most advertising, most marketing was done on radio and print.
Sure.
And then one day the television came out, and half the people said, you know what? I don't know. This is new. I don't want anything to do with it. But the people who were early to move, the first movers advantage, they won.
Yeah.
We're reliving that same situation right now with mobile.
Yeah.
So the mobile device, the cell phone, the Android, the iPhone, the tablets, these are becoming the new television.
Oh, no question. No question.
Yes.
And again, marketing. You mentioned marketing. Do you know what the percentage of people who use their smartphone to go to a website? It's getting to 70% now.
Yes.
Searches are done on your mobile devices.
On your mobile device.
Yeah. And you brought up a great point, because what we find in our website business, so many of the websites were created 4, 5, 6 years ago, they're not responsive, which means they're not mobile friendly.
They're not mobile friendly.
So what's happening is you're missing a huge amount of marketing people out there because they can't find you. And they're hard to deal with. See, what we do on our website, you probably do too, we create these. They scroll from top to bottom, not side to side.
Not side to side.
So, as a person, the first thing, because Keith, my son, he's a great design engineer, but he recognized this a few years ago. You know, a cell phone, you start at the top and go to the bottom. You don't have to miss a thing.
Yep.
You don't go back. So that's a great tool. And you're in that marketing business. And I love this because digital marketing is what we do.
Exactly.
I don't understand all of it. You do, I know. But it's a wonderful thing we have. You mentioned television being a great innovator, and it was, because it took the best of both worlds.
Yes.
It took an audio, which told you about it. It took a video, which showed you how to use it.
And it put
them together. What a magnificent thing.
Absolutely.
Now look what's happened with the internet.
Look what's happening with the internet.
Look at
it's
YouTube.
Doing the same thing
Look at
over
YouTube.
again.
How many times, if you want to have a question, anything, you don't call your friend, you go to Google.
Go to Google.
Look
go
it up.
to YouTube.
Go to YouTube. My son Keith, he doesn't even use Google. He uses YouTube for everything. That's his search engine.
Yep.
Yeah.
Google's the number one search engine. Number two is YouTube.
Yeah.
Statistically.
Guess who owns YouTube? Google.
Google does.
But it works. It's
They're
beautiful.
winning. They're
Absolutely winning, because I'll tell you, I love it.
Yep.
It works for me. I'm a visual guy.
Yes.
You show me how to take something apart and put it back together, I'll do it. You're just going to tell me about it? Let me tell you, a guy did a demonstration one day to me, and making a point. He said, I'm going to stand up here in the front of the room and turn my back to you, and I have a jacket. I'm going to put this jacket on.
Yeah.
Now, you tell me how to put this jacket on.
Yep.
I started to put your arm in here, and for long, he looked like a guy in a straight jacket. It was terrible, because audio, I could not get the message across.
Yep.
But it's a wonderful thing we have. So, speaking of technology, that's one of the things I wanted to mention to you. As a growing business, how is this technology really affecting your growth?
Oh man, it's amazing how it's affecting it. It's affected it in a positive way.
Yeah.
And some people, it's perspective. I believe it's perspective.
Absolutely.
Because the same person sitting next to me in the same industry could look at it and say, hey, this technology is screwing my business up.
Yeah.
And it just depends on how you're using the tools.
Mm-hmm.
Are you executing in that space?
Yes. Yeah.
Are you driving mobile first? The bottom line is, are you going where the attention is?
Mm-hmm.
That's the question.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the biggest question.
And as you mentioned a minute ago, the technology and what it is and what it drives so many things, you have to first identify who it is you want to talk to.
Who it is you want to talk
Yeah.
to.
And,
A lot of people skip that step.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Like, I want to do a business. Okay. I want to sell a product. Okay. Well, who do you want to sell it to? No, specifically, who do you want to? You have to segment that,
right,
and then segment it again, and then segment it again.
Yes.
And then you might be wrong.
You could be, but you can also you can refresh.
You can try, fail.
Right.
I learned this from John Maxwell. Yeah. I went to a conference about 2 weeks ago.
Oh, yeah.
Try, fail. A lot of people, they get stuck in that fail.
Yeah.
And then they get celebrated because of their tenacity.
Yeah.
They get celebrated because of their resilience.
Yeah.
But they're missing that fix.
Yeah.
That next step of fix. Try, fail, fix.
Yeah, that's it. See, I was going to say try, fail. Why don't you try something different?
Yeah, try something different. Try, fail is okay.
Because
try, fail
that
is
didn't
good.
work. it doesn't just because that didn't work doesn't mean it wouldn't work.
That doesn't mean it doesn't work.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
You're approaching the wrong people who would never, it's like my cold calling. I'm an old guy. I used to make those old cold calls. You go down the street and knocking on doors. What do you guys do here?
I did telemarketing for a long time.
Okay, well, you know what I'm saying. Rather than spending your time talking to people who will never buy your product, why don't you try to talk to people who want to buy your product?
Yeah.
But you know what it is? They don't know who you are.
They don't know who you are.
I say this,
and you don't know they don't want it until
you
inquire,
you find out.
Exactly.
I said to a lot of my clients in the past, I said today, if everybody in your market area knew exactly what you did, your phone would never stop ringing.
Oh my goodness.
Why is it not ringing?
You would have too much business.
Why is it not ringing?
Yep. You'd be turning business away.
Exactly. You would be. So what we're talking about now is how to get that business coming.
How to get that business coming.
Right.
Attraction.
And along the way, as you grow your business, you grow you.
Yep.
Exactly. I don't believe you can separate those.
You can't.
Really.
One hand can't operate without the other.
Exactly. I
think
think
you have to grow you. And you have to grow you first.
First. Right. You have to understand that. If you grow you, that means you're going to change. You're going to think different. You're going to want to grow. And when you do that, it's amazing, isn't it?
Yep.
How I call it the antenna going up.
Yeah.
If you're just riding along thinking about nothing, you see nothing.
Yep.
But once you get interested in something, everything around you seems like that.
You start to recognize.
The antenna's up, and now I'm beginning to hear things and see things I never thought before.
Awareness.
It's awareness. It's part
awareness.
Of growth. And it's
Absolutely.
so critically important to us today. People out there, I hope you're listening, and I really hope you understand what we're talking about. And this is something everybody can and should do.
Absolutely.
There's nobody. I don't know of anybody who's not allowed to do this. Do you?
Mm-mm. And the beautiful thing is, like you said, growing yourself. What's the worst that can happen? Jim Rohn said, make it a goal. Put it on your bucket list. Make it a personal life goal to become a millionaire.
Yeah, exactly.
He said, not for the money. Not for the money, but for the person that you will become in the process of accomplishing that goal.
Exactly.
Even if you don't make it, what's the worst that can happen?
Exactly.
You'll learn something. You'll become a better person. You'll grow. You'll become stronger, more resilient, and those are more valuable than the money anyway.
Absolutely. That always comes. Yeah.
I'd rather bet on a jockey than a horse.
Yes. Yeah.
Because if the horse can fail.
That's
but
true.
The jockey's going to get up and get on another horse.
He's going to ride it again, isn't he?
Oh, my
And that's
goodness.
what we do.
That's
we all have those, but we get right back up, dust ourselves off, and say, you know something? We're going to do it different this way. We're going to keep doing it, though.
We're going to keep doing it, though. Don't quit.
That's the part of growth. You look at all your famous inventors. How many times did they fail?
Over and over again.
So many times.
Man, I think inventors fail more than
sure they do.
Anybody else.
Yes, they do. Because they try more things.
They try more things. Yeah. They're in that creative. They're doing the unknown.
Yes, exactly.
That's the only way to succeed is to fail.
Absolutely.
Fail. What was it? Fail forward. I think that's another. I think that's another.
Probably
John
Maxwell. It's like a John Maxwell. He is the guru. No
you
doubt
can't
about
talk
that.
about leadership without bringing up John Maxwell.
I know you sure can. Well, listen, we're going to be right back. Another segment's coming up. We're here with Elite Pierre, and don't go away. Stay right here. We're going to grow your business. All right, we're back. We're back in studio here. We'll grow your business. Larry Jennings here, and my guest, Elite Pierre. And we were having just the greatest conversation. Kind of hate to break it last time, but we'll get back to where we were because there's so much good information and uplifting information, encouraging information on this show today. I hope you're listening and paying attention. Let us know that. By the way, you can call. It is here in Columbia. It's 799-8255. 799-8255. Give us a call. Elite would love to talk with you.
Absolutely.
We'll share anything we could, and we just appreciate you being there. Okay, that's back where we were. We talked about some issues that people may have and why something might not work. The one thing I'm always concerned about is a mistake you can make in business is not having a marketing plan. What? Tell me about that, Lee.
Man, so the example that we just gave during break during the commercial break was, you have a marketing tool, and you focus so much time, energy, effort on that tool, and you forget the plan to execute the tool. So the example we gave was, we'll go back, old school real quick. Everybody knows billboards, right? Billboard is a marketing tool. It used to be a more effective, more cost-efficient marketing tool. Digital has kind of changed that. Not saying that they don't work. They just don't work like they used to, right? Think about, a lot of back in the day things that don't work the way they used to.
Right.
But using that example, I'm gonna get a billboard. Larry,
yeah,
I'm starting a business. I gotta get a billboard.
Right. Yeah.
I gotta tell my story. I gotta put my phone number out there.
Yeah.
I got a billboard. Ain't it pretty?
Yeah.
I got one.
You're marketing now, aren't you? Yeah.
But that's it. I got one. I never planned on where I'm gonna place it. I never planned on how many people will see it, how many people will walk past it, drive past it, ride past it on a bicycle. However, that plan is vital to the execution of that tool.
Yes, because you have a billboard in your concept.
Yes, in your
It's all
concept.
planned. Without execution,
Yep.
It's nothing.
It's nothing. It doesn't even exist.
Yeah.
It doesn't even exist.
Yeah.
So a marketing plan is critical to the success of a business. Without a marketing plan, you can have a business, but the problem is nobody knows you exist.
Nobody knows you exist. Exactly right.
You can have the greatest product in the world, you can have the greatest service in the world, but if I don't know who you are, if you do attention, we talked about that earlier.
Right.
If you do not have my attention, it doesn't matter what you have to offer.
Yeah. No.
That's where the marketing plan kicks in.
And your marketing plan, knowing who you're going to talk to,
Yes.
why they might need what you do. Because
Yes.
let's face it, not every business does the same things, of course.
Mhm.
And so something you might do extraordinarily well, I have no interest whatsoever in.
Yep.
We mentioned that too about cold calling. You're talking
Yep.
to people who never
Never
going to
Yeah.
buy your stuff.
Yep.
Why should I waste my time? So the marketing plan, though, helps us direct to the people who most likely could buy our product or service.
Yep.
It's such a simple concept. Now, a lot of things are simple in concept.
Yeah.
Not
Complicated
easy to do.
in execution.
Right.
Yep.
That's why they need us. I mean, really.
Yep.
We know this. That's what we do. We are digital marketers in different areas. I'm in the website business, of course, and yours including. Oh, you'll see what he does. Go to his website. What's your website, by the way?
So my website is E2P Media. E2P Media.
Right. Go to his website. You'll see there. That's what a website's supposed to do, by the way. You know?
Yeah. It's supposed to tell a story.
It tells all about you.
Yes,
Because
absolutely.
we've said many times, the best marketing tool is your business card.
That's it.
It's got my www on there.
Yep.
I can say, look, well, me standing here 15 minutes telling you who I am and what I do, what I might do for you, go to my website.
website.
It'll tell you all about me.
Think about life before Web 2.0.
Oh,
Oh,
I lived it, son. Let me tell you.
we got a good,
I lived it.
You've been
Oh,
there.
man, I'm the man.
I don't know anything about that.
And believe me, you don't want to physically experience
I know life before Web
Ah.
2.0. I don't know business before Web 2.0.
I lived it.
We got it good.
Well, I've said many times, 20 years ago, I'd have got killed for a website. Oh, my
Man.
heavens. I did it the old-fashioned way. Now it's the greatest marketing tool in the world. Digital marketing, it's evolved so much from television, radio. It's all
Yep.
part of the same thing.
It's
Just
all
like
the same thing.
we say, radio is a great medium.
Yep.
It can't be your only
It
medium.
can't be your only medium.
Television is a great medium. Can't be your only medium. Your website is a great medium.
Yep.
Can't be your only
It
medium.
cannot be
It's
your only
part
medium.
of your marketing plan.
That's it.
That's the two. Remember that. People. That's part of your plan.
Yep.
It's all now. It's like a puzzle. All different puzzle parts, and if they come together, you got a gorgeous, beautiful picture.
Yep.
If you got some puzzle pieces missing, it's ugly.
It's ugly. It's ugly.
It's ugly.
And even if it kind of looks okay,
Yeah, it's ugly.
there's a hole in it.
It's ugly. It's ugly. So, that's good. Well, that's a great thing we're talking about because we both believe it.
Yes.
And I'll tell you this is one thing I love about Elite too. Some people will tell you what to do, but he lives it. This is his passion. I mean, he knows this and he believes it so much They just can't wait to tell you about it. I'm the same way. You know me.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah.
kind of the same way.
Yep.
I believe what I'm doing. And I really believe what we're doing is effective. It helps people grow.
It does.
Grow their business, grow their lives,
Yep.
grow their spiritual life, grow their citizenship. You should grow every day. You should be looking to grow in some area of your
In some
life.
area of your life.
Because life is fun. It can be great if you do
Yep.
that.
Yep.
It can be extremely depressing, on the other hand, if you're
don't.
not. If you're
Yep.
not growing.
Yep.
Because the opposite of growth is death.
Death.
And I mean, as hard as that
It's
is,
life and death.
life and death.
Literally.
Literally,
Every
because
day is
we
life
know
and
this.
death.
We know this. In any business, or even in your personal life, if you're not growing, you're going backwards.
Yep.
There's no such thing as status quo. That's a Latin word. It means ain't doing nothing.
Nothing.
It is a
Yep.
so word because in
Just-
business, I've said it before. People ask, "Well, who's your biggest competitor?" And it wouldn't be ABC. Could be. I would say status quo.
Mm-hmm.
That's the person who says, "No, we're okay. We're good right now. We're okay."
I'll
Because
tell you who my biggest competitor is.
Who's that?
Me.
Well, that's true. Yeah.
Me.
That one,
I'm my biggest competitor.
well, that is very true. It's
I can put myself out of business today.
yes, you can.
Yes.
Yeah, you're faster than your competition.
Faster than my competition.
Oh yeah, they're second players when it comes to you.
Laziness.
Exactly right.
Negative
Negative thinking.
negativity.
Yeah.
Yep. Allowing negativity to impact my decision making.
Right.
Right. Complacency.
Complacency,
Failure to evolve.
and also failure to recognize your deficiencies.
Yes.
You know
Identify
Yes,
deficiencies.
identify what it is and
Identify
set out to change
strengths.
it. Not blame it on
Yeah.
someone else.
Oh my goodness.
Exactly.
I learned one thing big. And I know we want to take a break soon. And
Yeah.
I want to go back to that concept.
Okay.
Back that concept to execution. It's my fault.
Yes.
It's nobody's fault.
It's not. Yeah. Exactly.
If I go out of business, I can't blame the competitors. I can't blame the employees. I can't blame the funding. I can't blame the website.
Right.
It's my fault.
Look in the mirror.
I'm the entrepreneur. I have to look in the mirror.
Look in the mirror.
If E2P Media crashes and burns, which it won't.
No, it's
My wife reminded me of that the other day when we were just in
not.
discussion.
Oh no,
Man,
he answered to a higher power.
it's me. It's my fault.
Okay, well look, this is wonderful. We're gonna come right back. Do not go away. I promise you. This is Grow Your Business 100.7 The Point. All right, we're back. I'm Larry Jennings, host of Grow Your Business, sitting here with Elite Pierre. And if you haven't missed the first part of our show, you got to go to my website and listen to it. I'm going to have it posted on my website in a couple of days because it's really, excuse me, really it's good information, very positive information. Come from people who know what they're talking about. This is great. Elite, let's go back to where you were.
Mm-hmm. So basically, when you're talking about the marketing plan, we were talking about that. We were talking about execution and not just having an idea or a concept, but actually testing it, taking it out to the market. Because what I've learned is, again, it's my fault. If it succeeds, if it fails, it's my fault. And it's my responsibility, it's my job to really take my idea, take my concept, identify who I believe is my audience, who I believe is my customer, right? Marketing plans going to allow me to identify, at least get the gears turned.
Right.
Get the brain working of who I think. Because most times I'm wrong. This is just my experience. I think I know who my customer is.
Right.
And then I go out here and I try it and I'm wrong. And I go back to the drawing board. Okay, maybe it's this or these people or this audience.
Yeah.
And I take it to them and they love it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Yes.
But if I would have never got the gears turning, got the ball moving, got out there and actually brought my product or service, because I've done products, I've done service, I've done products and services.
Right.
If I don't take it out to the market, because it doesn't, this is what I used to teach to new entrepreneurs in the concept phase. You think you're the best thing since sliced bread.
Mm-hmm.
You're supposed to.
Absolutely.
You have to bet on you.
You have to have the passion.
But the problem is that it's not up to you.
Yeah.
It's up to the market. The market's going to determine who wins and who loses.
Yes. Yes.
So if you never take that concept out to the market, you never learn.
Yes.
You'll never get there. You'll never arrive, which we never technically, quote unquote, arrive.
Right.
We're always growing. We're
always in process.
Exactly.
We absolutely are.
But you never make progress if you don't take that concept out to the market, test it, and let the market give you that feedback. Take that data and analyze it and apply it to your marketing.
That's the way we grow. That's the way we grow right there. In our lives, the same thing is true there. Won't take just a second. And any of you out there, I know sometimes you don't want to make a phone call. I understand that. But you can email me because what I want to do each week at the end of the program is to answer some questions you may have. So you can email me, Larry at CapsureStudios.com, CAPSURE Studios.com. Email me with a question, and I'll do my best to answer it all. Maybe have Elite answer it. We'll do something, but please communicate with us.
Yes.
Let us know what we're doing now. Elite has a special thing he wants to mention about his listeners.
All right, so for my listeners, I said I wanted to give away a spot of advertising for free every week so we can promote your business on our website and also give you a radio shot on the next show. So out of our followers, we did a random selection, and the winner for this week's drawing is Tiffany Wynn. Tiffany Wynn. So Tiffany, if you're listening, I'm going to have Larry give the phone number to the studio.
Yes.
You have to call in to confirm you're listening, and we will reach out to you and collect the information so we can go ahead and give you that free spot of advertising.
Okay, Tiffany, here it is. Pay attention. Get a pencil, get a pen. Get quiet. 799-8255.
That's right.
799-8255. In Columbia, area code 803. All right, Tiffany, you got it. Ball's back in your court.
How much time does she have?
7 minutes.
You got 7 minutes.
Tiffany, you got 7 minutes to call in. I hope you're listening. She is a follower. She did get a notification when we went live. Hopefully she's not busy or in the middle of a meeting, because you never know.
Yeah, you never know.
Entrepreneurs always have things going on.
Yeah,
they can't always listen to everything.
Frank, don't call in here now and disguise your voice, okay?
This is Frank.
Yeah, this is Tiffany.
I meant to say Tiffany.
This is Tiffany. So, anyhow, that's good. That's good.
This is Frank.
I mean Tiffany. Yeah. I spell it different.
I spell it different. F-A-R-A Tiffany.
Yeah. That's good. That's really good. I'm having a good time. I know he is too. So hope you out there are having a good time too, because not only is it enjoyable and fun, we love what we're doing. I tell you, you can see our faces. You know, we love what we're doing. We believe in what we're doing.
Yes.
And the whole idea here, we can do commercials about ourselves. You know, I'm of course in the website business, and I'll be certainly doing websites and be glad to. And Lee's certainly looking for business too. But that's not what we're here for today. We're here to tell you, inform you how to grow your business and grow your life. I just think they're so interconnected.
That's it.
I really do. The story of you going to Chicago, making that drive, that was your life doing that.
Yes.
That was your growing in your life to do that. And the rest of the things of success that you've had and the direction you've got came from you growing as a person.
Absolutely.
In a business. You want to grow your business, you want to be successful. Because they all do. You have to be a good person. I mean, really, I'm telling you. The simple secret to success, been said by many before, is just do what you say you'll do. When you say you would do it. And in the manner you said you would do it.
Yeah.
Simple. Simple. I think about this too. How would this world be different? How would our life be different if everyone just simply did what they were supposed to?
Oh my goodness. So I've been in the military 20 years.
Right. You can see.
So if everybody did what they were supposed to do, operations would go so smooth.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. I got chills when you said that, because I've lived that for 20 years.
Yeah.
in an environment where it matters
Yes.
the most.
Yes,
Like
absolutely.
in some environments, hey, if Joe doesn't do his job,
Somebody will pick up the slack.
somebody pick up the slack. And still,
Yeah.
even in the military, somebody's
Yeah.
gonna pick up the slack
Yeah.
because the mission has to get accomplished, the job has to be done.
Yes.
But it's not. It doesn't cost lives.
Yes, and nobody goes into it thinking, well, if I don't do this, Lee will take care of it.
Yeah.
No, you don't go in thinking that way. You think this is my responsibility,
Yep.
and I will do it the way
Yep.
I'm supposed
The
to
way
do
I'm
it.
supposed to.
So you can count on me to get it done. Isn't that a wonderful thing to know you're dealing with somebody? You
Wonderful
can count
thing.
on them. You can
Exactly.
handle a project and walk away.
And it's going to get done.
It's going to get done. You don't have to question, look over your shoulder. And in business, the same thing is so true. You know, as a person, if you work for a company, you want to be the most valuable employee that person has.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you why. Even it's as simple as emptying trash cans. Because, like on a ship, if a ship starts taking on water,
Mm-hmm.
the captain will jettison every single thing on that ship that's not absolutely essential
Yep.
to keeping the ship
To keep
afloat.
this ship afloat.
So in a business, it's the same way. If things,
Wow.
and as you well know, things don't always go exactly how we planned.
This is true.
If things start going sideways for some various reasons, they do the very same thing there. The people who say, well, I'll just do what I'm supposed to. That's all I'm going to do. I won't do anything beyond that. Those are the first ones to go.
They're the first ones to go.
So make yourself so valuable. And the boss says, I can't do without them.
Yeah.
And that's the same thing too when you own your business. Think of who's your real boss? It's your customer.
It's your customer.
Your customer.
The market.
The market is your boss. So be sure you treat that. They're the most important people in the world. They are.
They are.
Without them, we don't have anything to
They
do.
don't have anything.
We can't use all our great talents and skills and abilities to make
Yep.
their life better if we're not there, if we can't help them.
You have to serve people.
You serve.
You made a good point about doing what you said you were going to do. I learned something early in life. Even after the moves you said it has left you.
Yes. Yes.
Like it there's an old song that says it's easy like sunny days.
Yes, he's like Sunday
Sunny
morning.
days,
He's like
everybody
Sunday
loves
morning.
them.
Yeah, that's right. That's
But
right.
tell me, can you stand the rain?
Right. Exactly.
Because the storms are going to come.
Gonna
It's going to
come.
get hard, and the mood that you set it in is going to leave you.
Forever.
It's not going to feel good
Yeah.
at sometimes.
Yeah.
But you have to be willing to still do what you said you were going to do, even when it doesn't feel good,
And-
even when the mood is left,
and-
even when the inspiration and the motivation has escaped.
And the reason it's so important is because it's almost a rare thing anymore.
It's rare.
This has been that's the shortest hour I've spent in my life.
Man.
I've enjoyed it so much. Really, you being Malik
Thank
Pierre,
you.
E2P Media.com.
E2pmedia.com. And the podcast is just /podcast.
Okay, you got all that? Great.
Yep.
It's been wonderful having you here today. It really has. This is Grow Your Business on The Point. I'm Larry Jennings, and I certainly hope you'll be back next Tuesday. I have another good guest, Tori Rush. Tori is a businessman you'll appreciate knowing.
Okay.
He's a commercial developer, but he's a really good guy. I like
Yes,
people
sir.
like this. I know who are successful and know what they're doing.
Yep.
He'll have some good information too. That's the purpose of our show. It's not about Larry Jennings. It's not about Elite Pierre. It's about you.
It's about the listeners.
It's about you.
Yep.
So keep that in mind. Stay tuned to this whole station. Stay tuned to our show every Tuesday morning. Hopefully it'll be exactly what you need to help you through the day.
Absolutely.
So, with that in mind, Lee, again, I'm just so thankful that we met and had a chance to get together,
I am too.
and you made a great impact on my show today, and I certainly appreciate that.
Thank you.
Brian, thank you, sir.
Yes.
He's our engineer in charge. He makes it all happen. Set everything up for us. We got the cameras going. We got the audio going.
Yeah.
It's been really a great time.
All I had to do is show up. This is beautiful. I love it. Customer service at its finest.
Yes, it is. This
I'm your customer, right?
Yes, you are.
You guys took great care of me, so I appreciate it.
Well, we appreciate you so much. We treat everybody the same way with great respect, and we appreciate it so much. Grow the Point, Larry Jennings. Come back next week, please. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.